It's here. It's finally here. Finally, I have a comeback. Welcome to another month. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another Monday live stream. My name is Guillaume, and today we have a bunch of stuff to unpack. If you let me for a second take control of my OBS as always and say thank you so much for the love so far. I am over the top. 2 new members today. Berlin Landry, salut mon chum, j'espère que ça va bien. He's a friend of mine. I had the pleasure to meet him over a couple shows. DC Sound Up, guys, if you don't know who this guy is, please go subscribe to his channel. He's got a bunch of stuff that is really interesting to watch, especially his new series. Tell me, is it Deal or Disaster? Where you look at local ads on Marketplace and check out if it's a deal or a total disaster or a scam or people try to rip you off. I find that series really interesting. Other than that, who's in the chat today? That's a Dream, Nick. I think I can call you Nick. What's up, Nick? Good to have you back. Charlie's, what's up? Poncho, a regular here, a long-time viewer. Thank you very much. Thank you, Charlie, for subscribing as a member. Wow, guys, so over the top today. So over the freaking top today. Edwin, what's up? Dallas Phil, what's up? Deal or Disaster. I thought I got that right. Deal or Disaster. Nearly schedules the premiere for the first time as your stream. I'm going to do afterward. Okay, so guys, once I'm done here with the stream, go check out his channel. Go check out his latest video. Prénom nom. Bonjour de Marseille. Avec la pétanque. Marseille. Oui, on connaît. Bonjour la francophonie. Hi everybody else in the world who speak French. Guys, if you have any question in other language that I speak, so English or French, si vous avez des questions en français ou en anglais. En anglais, en fait, on le sait, mais en français, si vous avez des questions, ça me fera plaisir de vous répondre en français. If you guys got any question in French or other, feel free to ask them. It will be a pleasure for me to answer them for you guys. Patrick, fier représentant français sur cette chaîne. My moderator, I really like Patrick and all the stuff that he does for the wing community. If you don't know who Patrick is, guys, please go check out his website, x32ram.com, x32ram.com. He's got a bunch of software that you can mix and match with your wing and Reaper and other stuff. So if you want to do like automation stuff, go check out his website. He's got too much for me to name. Go check out his stuff. Your stream pics today look like garbage currently. Really? Well, I just took it with my phone when all the gear showed up. Okay, so my thumbnail is not good. I'm gonna work on that. Mr. Bailey, where did you get your wing from? I ordered from Alto Music. Just ordered mine from Alto Music, so there you go. Alto Music had some in stock. Oh, my garbage, not garbage. Okay, well, I thought it was a cheap shot to say this on stream, especially since I know that you have other way to talk to me. If my stuff look like garbage, guys, please let me know before I post it. Will be much appreciated. Okay, hold on. Let me bring some stuff up to the table. Today, something that I'm really excited about is this. Well, I'm excited about everything, but this, the DL8, this is something that I really wanted to try for a long time. I think it will be a great addition to my wing setup and my eventually, at some point in the future, maybe April, to be honest, I'm gonna have a wing rack. And I think my setup will be, well, I'm still debating on what the setup would be. Because, hold on. Hub 4 Pro. So So the Hub 4 Pro, actually I should show the other side because this is what I want to talk about. The Hub 4 Pro, that's the back. Can you guys see this? You guys cannot see this, right? Too many things to unbox today. So, like I was saying, Hub 4 Pro, a bunch of I/O. So my plan is maybe, and I want you guys' opinion on this. I have a DL151, which is a 24 input only box. The Hub 4 Pro is a 8 output only box. What should I do? Yes, today is gear porn. Unboxing, gear porn. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I don't have a lot of time today. Like, I have to leave because I have an event tonight. I'm mixing a lovely choir that's doing something for Society of Cancer here, so it's a fundraiser for cancer. I'm gonna be there. I need to be there at 4 o'clock, so it's gonna be fine. Rolf, is it Christmas early? No. Early Christmas is for another video because you guys probably know. Okay, hold on. Let me get back on track. You guys probably know. I have another compact. Black Friday? No, it's not even Black Friday because the thing is, I ordered all that stuff a long time ago. To be honest, hold on. Coffee needed. I ordered that stuff a long time ago. I ordered the DL8 when it was announced, so I got it last week. I just didn't have time to unbox it properly on the stream because I tried to, to get as much mileage as I can out of the gear that I buy because that's part of being a YouTube guy. But the thing is, okay, let me get back to the Hub 4 Pro. This is what I want to talk about. We're going to talk about the other rig soon. The plan is Hub 4 Pro, and I want to match it with my DL151. Or I want to put my DL151 with this and the Hub 4 Pro together in a rack and get basically a bunch of input and output. But I don't know where I should go with this. I think my DL8 will be the perfect addition to my wing rack that is ordered. It's going to come around April, to be honest, because here in Canada, the supplier is Long & McQuaid, and Long & McQuaid, great guys so far. Honestly, at first I was afraid when Long & McQuaid took over everything here, but they seem to have like decent value, great customer service, and the price is not like it used to be with mom and pop shop, but yeah. Anyway, all that to say that Long & McQuaid was really behind in ordering their side of the order for the wings. So the time that is going to show up from China and the time basically they have the second batch coming of all the wing stuff and mostly all the stuff. So their containers are on the way. Probably I was told they're going to be here by around April. So pretty much like everybody else, like no prénom in Europe, everything wing is sold by Thomann and everything is back ordered. It's going to be the same thing here. So Thomann, nothing before February. Yeah, that's about it. The next batch is going to be in Canada for us around end of March, April, so could be even May, depending on how fast the shipping container are stuck at seas. No clue. So the sidetrack, I don't know what should I do. Should I do my DL151 and the Hub 4 Pro in like a 3-space rack and say that's going to be a 24 channel by 8 output? Because I believe if I count correctly, there is 8 1/4-inch out on the Hub 4 Pro. So you have XLR double, and after that 8 1/4-inch, which I'm fine with. Is it 12? If it's 12, I'm gonna be more than fine. Hold on. 33, 34, 35, 36. Yes, okay. Hold on. Don't know how to count anymore. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 quarter inch, 14, 15. So there's 16. From 33 to 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, so there's 16 out on that thing. I'm just going to build a panel. I'm going to build a 16 output panel. And I think you guys just sold me. What's up? Sure. Good to have you around again. So that's the plan. I think just by saying that, because of what Don's Dream Nick told me, I think that's going to be it. My new snake is going to be a Hub 4 Pro with a DL151. And maybe, I don't know yet, maybe I'll be able to run the 151 at 96K. Use that to convert to 48K and set that to a wing. Also give me access to Stage Connect, so if I ever show up somewhere, I'm just bringing my snake and my friend can give me some Stage Connect, or I can give out Stage Connect if I have some friend that buy the future upcoming, I want to say it, not the P16, the P24. This is going to be run over Stage Connect. P32. That's going to run over Stage Connect. So yeah, that's the plan. So if this is the way we go, hold on. If this is the way we go, my DL8 is going to be either used as a separate stage box, or I'm going to use it with my rack, which would make it a 32 by 16 rack, which is not a bad idea. Good plan. First order stuff and then decide what to do with it. Pretty much it. No, but I know the kind of rig that I need. I know that I need to have a multiple amount of stage box available. I have a DL251 still that probably is going to be for sale. I basically try to maximize every time. Every time that something new, smaller is coming out, I try to use that as an opportunity to minimize my setup or to maximize the space. That's been my modus operandi forever. This is why I've run a wing, not a wing, a X32 core and a DL251 for a year. It was the smallest box available. Now I can do pretty much the same thing with a 151 and a Hub 4 Pro. So if I wanted, I could get something like a core again and do that whole rig. Instead of using 6 space, I can do it in the 4 space rack. It doesn't seem like much, but at the end of the day, it's all those rack U going down that mostly make it fit in my car or not. So that's the plan. All right, did we wait enough? Should we start unboxing this thing? Because I've been talking for the whole time. Let me get the coffee mug out of the way. Let's put it in a safe space, so on top of a DL8 on the ground with the trackpad. And is my trackpad still working? Because we're gonna change the camera angle here. We're gonna go to here. Hey, what's up? P32 what? You didn't see the leak picture? P32 is a thing. Or I believe it's a P22 or P32 or P24. P24. Okay. I thought it was 32 because it's going to use Stage Connect. So it's not P32, it's P34. Alright. So because of the magic of the cinema, I've already pre-cut my stuff. So I can just do this. And the whole box is already pre-cut. Other than the top layer. So let me move out the way. We're gonna open up that box. Sorry for the bottom camera here. We going to open this up, and you will have a great shot at the top of my head. All right. So, what do we have here? A box, and a box. And oh, can you guys see it? I think I'm gonna do it this way. On the panel here, it says there's a musician in every human being. All purpose is to empower those who have not and cannot. Together, we are Music Tribe. With the signature of Mr. Yuli Behringer. This is definitely a print. This is not on the box. So definitely a print. But I can see something in the bottom of that box. Hold on. We got this lovely thing that I'm gonna try to make stand by itself here. All right, we have the most interesting thing ever for me, which is the mounting rail. That's on top of the box. 2 mounting rail. So I'm really curious to see how many positions you can get for the console, because if I'm right, you have a couple of options when it comes to angle of that thing, and I really wish that I could get a decent angle on that so my wrist is not hurt too much by the console. All right, are you guys ready? Daniel, is it worth buying Midas over Behringer Snake for small venue? I'm gonna say it's probably worth buying a DL32 for only one reason. Don't think about sound. Hold on, I'm gonna come down here. Don't see it as much as sound, because there is a sonic difference between the small Behringer box and the Midas one. But with Midas, you have the 10-year warranty. So if you wanna maybe spend a little more now and have peace of mind later, you're covered by a 10-year warranty from everything from Midas. So, is it worth it? I don't know. I believe so. The connector are better on the DL stuff for sure versus the S. So, my opinion, but pretty much it. All right, enough waiting. I just want to get done with this thing. I've been waiting for this for so long. You guys ready? Yeah, okay, it's heavy. What do we have left in the box? The cover. And the quick start guide. All right. With that out of the way, I'm quickly gonna close that box, and we're gonna do this. All right. And this is gone. All right, let's go. Okay, not too heavy, not too heavy. Let's be honest for a second. The reason why I said I wanted to have a compact for years. Let me bring that camera angle here just a little bit. Lost my mouse. Hold on, I lost my mouse. The reason that I wanted to lose my Bluetooth connection, apparently, is the reason why I wanted the Wing Compact is to save my back from the use and abuse of the full size. As much as I like to have fader for me to have at home, because this is the one that's going to stay at home with me, I need to change my camera angle Okay, screw that. Let's move on with unboxing, and I'll figure out the camera angle later, apparently, once I have a connection back with my Bluetooth thing. This is why I don't like wireless. Okay. So, basically, the reason why I wanted to have a compact is because I need to carry it a flight of stairs to use it in the basement, in the studio here. And carrying it around myself for smaller event, yeah, it just makes more sense. And just carrying it downstairs from, you know, with the full box, it was easier for me. And just the fact that, you know, I can lift this thing. Unlike the full size, which is way more heavier. So, let's do this for now. Wow. Super safe tape. Packaged really well. Thank you very much, Chris, for a kind word. John, use the DL8 with PoE injector. I don't think you can use PoE injector in the same way that you would a regular PoE device. If you can, well, you probably could. Maybe you would need an adapter to take the power, but I don't know what the power requirement is for the DL8. But I think you could. If you're DIY enough, you can probably make yourself a PoE adapter and just run that. But at that point, is it really worth it? Can't you just run like a regular power cable with it? Oh, it's slowly coming together. Da-da-da. Oh God, there we go. There we go. Oh, something fell during shipping. Just a quick reminder, hold on. Just a quick reminder to only use, I'm gonna get it, STP, so only use shielded cable, guys. Friendly reminder from Midas. Not Midas, from Behringer. The other stuff is Midas. This is Behringer. Not to be mixed up. Alright. That's a little low. Maybe I can use a... Oh, we're gonna go on with this angle for a while. So maybe this can stay like this. You guys ready? You guys ready for the peel of your life? The forum has some PoE adapter. What's up? Telegraph road tribute to the Dire Strait. Use the box, use the box. No, the box will be too high. It will hide the camera. Maybe I can use the Hub Pro. the Hub 4 Pro. But before that, we gotta do some peeling. You guys ready? The first thing that you should do when you have a wing is to remove the screen protector. It cannot bug me more to have people using their wing without removing the screen protector. I know it's never gonna look that good anymore, ever, but you need to take it off. Also, you need to take off that protector from the screen so it looks amazing, to be honest. Okay, time to be picky a little bit. Let me take a look at the console and say there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of people complain that they got wing with scratches and everything, so I don't know what happened there, but this thing here is definitely never been used. If I'm removing the thing that looked like the worst on it is the peeling paper. Like it looked like my screen will be scratched here. So it's probably a good thing from the factory that they have that there. Oh, it looks so good. It's just looking so good. Let's do some peeling therapy, shall we? There we go. Oh yeah. Look at the black of that screen. Oh, it's amazing. View meter. All right. And one more. Last view meter. Voila. Let me put this together. Let me bring down those fader, which are the same thing as we have on the other wing. Let's pop the screen, shall we? I'm almost afraid to touch it. Okay. This is going to be more like it. What should we do now? Do you think we should do a firmware update? Because I believe they ship with firmware 2.0, right? We're going to get some power going. Well, I believe those consoles ship with not the latest firmware. But I did my homework this time. You guys cannot shame me for that. You cannot complain about it this time. But I downloaded the right version of the firmware because it's been an issue so far, people downloading the wrong version of the firmware. But I've been downloading the right version of the firmware. Don't worry, it takes a while to power up. Okay, we'll see that. First time ever. Let's see. All right, you guys ready? Fire in the hole. Wing Compact is alive. I do not hear any fan noise. I know it was a problem for some people. They have a loud fan. No fan. Okay, this one has no fan. But isn't this one that has a header for a fan? So that you can... Can you put a fan on it, basically? That's gonna be my question, if I shall ask it another way. Can you put a fan on it? Is there a header, like a fan header somewhere in that design that I can grab, like DC 12 volt? And I'd rather use something not 120 volt. I would honestly prefer to have something coming from a computer or from the computer world. So if I can get a 12 volt rail somewhere, and I can, and if I can get, hold on. Let me zoom in a little bit. We're gonna zoom on the screen because we're gonna work on that screen a little bit. All right. For those of you wondering, this is how I focus my shot usually. I have the console set pretty much where I want it to be, and I just zoom on it. And I fine tune with moving the console around. Okay, close enough for rock and roll. So, let me look at the interface. This is the first time that I'm seeing that interface. It's kind of working like I thought it would. I have, you know, the layer on each side. 24 local preamp as displayed on the screen here. I can select everything. All right. The user. Oh, you guys cannot see that, but I have the user, the bank on each side. It makes sense. 16 bus, the 16 DCA, the matrix. All right, and the user stuff, so I can do my thing. I can probably do. You can probably do some user. You can probably do some mix send from the user. And I could probably eventually get some, let's say, the last 4 knobs as custom control. Actually, we can go on the view button, and I can definitely answer my own question right now. So, okay, that's it. How do you, and I'm gonna look pretty much dumb for some of you guys, how do you access the user signal? Gotta hit setup. And CC edit. Okay. On top here. All right. Maybe a feature request. Maybe in the future, if you can, I don't know, have the bus DCA matrix or user. If you can hold it down for like 5 seconds, it will bring you to that page. Maybe this is something that can be added. I don't know. But if I'm holding it down for a few seconds or double action with the user and the view button next to it. So if I can hold on user and press the view, or press the view and hold on user. Oh, actually it does. I believe it does. Or it's just... Okay. Found the feature. You can press down the view button and you can select user. So right now I'm selecting the view and I can go DCA. It's not gonna go DCA. Matrix, no. But if I press down the view button, let me go anywhere. I'm gonna be here in the effect rack. If I go to user, I select user on the console and I hold down the view, it's bringing me to the custom control. All right, so they already talked about that. And if I go the other view on the other side, well, it's the channel view, it's the layer view, so whatever I'm selecting here. Nothing new on that side. Nothing different. The 12 DCA, it's a good thing. The user is empty. And can you do DCA move with the arrows? Yes, you can. Same thing for the bus, I'm gonna guess. Yes, you can. So it's reacting the way I think it would react. So holding the view, bring it to here. How do you, interesting. How do you change the others? The other GPIO, not the GPIO, or is that GPIO? Not the user? Hold on, if I go setup, CC edit. No, that's it. How do you access, probably you guys know, how do you access the other? Because right now, let's say, this is probably the setup, the arrow on top. Okay, this one. All right, layer 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're basically working like layers. There's 5 layers. So let's say that I want to do, let's say, send on fader, to mix bus 1, and I changed that. So yes, it populates. Let's say I go on the last 5, and I want to have some mute groups. So mute group 1, mute group 2, mute group 3, and mute group, not mute group 4. No, I'm on the wrong one. Okay, there's another layer. There's 5, so there's 20. There's 20 buttons available, but there's only 16 on the interface. So layer 4 is the last one. Last 5, yeah. Okay, nothing different from version 2.0, 2 point something, but there's a difference for version 3.5, 3.05. So layer 5 is perhaps those 4 blank spots in the master section. Ooh, interesting. If I go, yeah, okay, so that's really, really interesting. You can have your main, and you can have access to 5, 6, 7, 8 as custom control. So if you want to do, yeah, if you want to do a tap tempo here, it will be fun to have always on your top layer. But honestly, if I can choose, I would rather have those on the bottom. But I don't know if we can choose that. But the first thing that we should do is to do a firmware update on that thing. So yeah, this shipped with firmware 2.14. And set the clock. No, I would leave the clock like that just because it's bugging everyone. Let me do a quick question in French. We have Antoine here. Salut, comment ça va? Petite question. Comment fonctionne le patch sur la wing? Très bonne question. We're going to talk about the patch. La fonction, en fait, tout se passe dans la section routing de la console. Donc, à gauche de l'écran, tu vas avoir le bouton routing. Et la première chose à faire, en fait, je vais faire une explication très très vite. Première chose à faire, c'est de régler ses sources. C'est de comprendre d'où vient le signal qu'on va utiliser dans la console. Donc, est-ce que c'est des entrées locales? Est-ce que c'est des entrées AES50A, B, C? En fait, les entrées AES50 sont là pour utiliser avec des boîtes de connexion comme le DL32, le S32. Si, par exemple, on va dire qu'on a une boîte d'extension, un DL32 ou un S32 sur la scène qui vient du AES50A. La première chose qu'on va faire, c'est d'arriver ici et d'inscrire quelles sont les sources. Donc, on va y aller avec la batterie. Généralement, on va commencer avec kick, snare, peu importe ce que tu as. Quand les sources sont inscrites, quand tu as fait les sources ou les sources mono ou stéréo, quand tu as décidé c'est quoi tes sources mono ou stéréo, parce que tout ce qui se passe dans le fond au niveau des jonctions mono ou stéréo se passe aussi dans la section source. Quand ça c'est réglé, quand tu as fait les noms, tu peux maintenant aller dans la section channel. Dans la section channel, c'est là que tu vas décider en fait de qu'est-ce qui va arriver sur tes faders sur la console. Donc, en ce moment, par défaut, j'ai les options locales ici, mais je veux avoir mon Stagebox MIDI AES50A. J'ai débarré le patch. En fait, par défaut, le patch va rester barré pour éviter de changer pour rien. Donc, moi, je veux commencer à assigner mes cadeaux, soit remplacer mes canaux, ou soit assigner plus loin. On va remplacer pour cet exemple-là. Donc, on remplace. Donc, je débarre le patch dans mon canal 1. Je vais avoir mon kick. Dans mon canal 2, je vais avoir mon snare. 7-8, ce sera 7-8, mais qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? On a quelque chose en stéréo. C'est grosso modo la façon que ça fonctionne au niveau du patch sur la wing. Pour les sorties, c'est un peu la même chose en fait. On peut décider de notre AES50A les sorties, on peut décider quand on sélectionne ici qu'est-ce qu'on envoie là-dedans. Donc par défaut, il n'y a absolument rien qui va sortir dans une boîte de connexion, mais tu peux décider d'envoyer tous les bus mono ou stéréo. Tu peux prendre, si on va avec quelque chose de complètement faux, on va dire 1, après ça on va à la 2, non, on va le refaire de l'autre côté, comme ça, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, jusqu'à 16, donc ça nous ferait une section de 16 envoi de bus en stéréo. Tu pourrais changer aussi les derniers pour utiliser ton main left, right, donc en cas. Donc ça nous donnerait en fait la même configuration qu'on aurait de base sur une X32, principalement. J'espère que ça répond à ta question. C'est grosso modo ce qu'il y a à faire pour une première fois qu'il y a un patch sur la wing. Feel weird to speak French here. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna do a firmware update on that thing. My phone keep ringing. Is it one of you guys that want to tell me something real bad, or what's going on here? What's going on? All right. Ça répond parfaitement, merci. Good, happy customer. We all like happy customer. Okay, let's do some firmware update. I'm loading on my USB key that you cannot see here, but my fingers are there. I'm loading on the right this time. My USB key, we're gonna go into setup, and we're gonna do a firmware update. Let me go into firmware. Gonna go wing compact, and look at that. Released on 11/25, so November 25. It's probably the latest version. I'm not gonna experiment with beta firmware on this one for now. We're gonna do an update. Update. It's gonna read the file. Popcorn. Yes, Robert. Time to grab some popcorn. We're watching this. Are you sure you want to update the console? Should we click cancel here? Should we update or not? Let's update. Just let me check what time it is. All right. I have time to do this. Update complete. Okay. Please shut down and reboot. This is what we're going to do. Shut down, confirm, and we're going to press Home and reboot. Effect and Home. Or effect. All right. I never remember which one it is because they changed that. Previously, I don't remember what it was, but was it setup and Home or utility and Home? There was a different way to do this. Cancel? Come on, Rob. You gotta get canceled. Update in process. Okay, updating channel strip board. Please do not switch off. Alright. Oh! Are we there yet? Are we on the firmware 3.05? Yes, we are. So we do not initialize the console, right? We just move on and do our thing. And this is where I'm gonna complain that there's no fader on my console, right? So, when you bring show, it's got to go do initialize compact layer, because otherwise the fader won't populate. Okay. Let me check what's going on here. I will still shut down and initialize. No, I don't want to initialize. I want to find the bugs. What's going on here? What's going on in the library? Why? Okay, if I click the view button here, there's nothing. I'm on the first layer here. Config. Should I populate that, or am I just gonna break that? Yeah, it's broken. Send it back. Yeah, the console's not working. I don't have any fader. Guys, it's crazy. I don't have any fader. Should I complain about it on Facebook and complain that my console was probably used before and somebody broke it and put it back in the box and send it to me, right? That's how it works. No? Can you tell that I've been a little pissed off? Yeah, that's how it works. Can you tell that I'm a little pissed off by the kind of comment that we have on Facebook right now? Especially I should save those for a video. But recently, with the amount of new people that I have, I don't know if they're troll or they're just stupid, but it seems like I have a lot of people leaving bad comment on my YouTube channel. Like one that I had recently yesterday was, "Thank you for making this video. Now I feel like I know less than before watching your video." Or something like I dumbed that guy down watching my video on patching. You guys are stupid. If this is how you want to approach things in life, well, good luck. Don't come to my channel. We don't need you here. Okay. You guys want me to initialize a console? We're gonna go initialize. Should I press none? We're gonna go initialize. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hey, the fader just populate for some reason. And the reason why, my understanding, is because the fader layer or the fader option on every single console is on every different model. When I say every single console, and every single model is different. So yeah, and YouTube #1 rule is ignore the hater. Yes, don't worry about it. They won't. I find it even funny, like how these people are creative to send me those kind of insults and think that, you know, it's not even 1% of people that are haters. It's just a matter of having some people really pissed for some reason because, I don't know, I have an accent, because I don't even know why. But some people like watch my video, leave a bad comment, and like, dude, I don't get it. 20 comment under you is people saying, "Oh my God, you saved my day. Oh my God, you make it work. Now I understand. Thank you so much for what you're doing." It's like, if you want to do those, if you want to leave those kind of comments, I don't know what you're looking for, but definitely not like helpful. If I did something wrong, please let me know. If there's a new update on something and my video is not relevant anymore, please let me know. But saying that you just feel dumbed down because you watch one of my video, well, you're lost. The more that I learn, the less I know. Set clock, no. No. They're looking for attention. Actually, yes. I was on the Sony FX30 group because I'm a Sony FX30 camera user. Like that camera and that camera here are Sony FX30. And somebody mentioned, like, ask a question, like, definitely somebody new, like, how can I do this? And I answered the question with like what I usually do, and the answer was like, you're an effing idiot, and you don't know anything, and if you don't know anything, shut your damn mouth. Okay, tell me what I said wrong. There you go. Yeah, DC Sound now probably know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Make sure your fader are calibrated, put it to Unity and compare to the screen. That's a really good thing that I should look right now. Because this one is brand new. This is a brand new thing. So I'm going to start with fader 1 and see if I put it to Unity on the screen. How bad am I? Versus the... Okay, this one's really good. Channel 2... looking good so far. I don't know. Is this a problem with some people? Did they get a calibration issue on those fader? To me, honestly, they work. They seem to work great. They're all lining up so far. Try to get them to 0. Another one. They're almost at 0. I'm not gonna, you know, always in between here. I'm not gonna be too picky about that. All right. That's good. This one, 10 out of 10 is looking good too. So far, nothing seems to be that off. All right, and the last one would be the main. Can I select that? There we go. Yeah, so far everything's good. They all lined up. Never had an issue with all my 5 waiting from Tom. Yeah, no, it's first thing that I did was increase the fader speed. Actually, this is something that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna decrease the fader speed because if I remember correctly, this is right there. I like to have them on slow mode. Not that it's not gonna change anything for me in my workflow, but I know for sure that it's gonna make my fader last longer because stressing those motor is definitely in the long run something that will wear them down more than having them on the fast side, because the fast side they try to react as fast as they can, and I'd rather have it slow. It's not gonna affect me. I'm not gonna, you know, operate monitor and being slowed down by them. If I am, I'm gonna bring them back to medium, but that's gonna be good. No need to test the 400 input. Oh, come on, Rob. Come on, Rob. Edwin, I'm taking my wing rack and going home. Yeah, you can take your stuff and go home. We're good. Patrick, I need to test out the 3,500 parameters. Make sure that, yes. Do a screen test and do a hardware test. I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it over a few hours. You know, I'm just gonna leave it at home once I leave for work, and I'm gonna do the screen test. So far, so good. I mean, I don't see any ghosting at all. Like, I'm on this menu, you can pretty much touch everything, and nothing seems to like trying to be inactivated or not. So I'm gonna leave it like I'll leave it like a burn-in time of a couple hour until I come back later tonight. That's gonna be it. Also, I need to check out the lamp because I don't remember his name, but another gentleman on YouTube who had a demo unit had a bad compact light. The lamp didn't turn on. Maybe it was the pinout on his lamp that was not good, but I believe it was a bad pinout from his side. So yeah, this is it. This is pretty much it. What time is it? I don't know what time is it because the clock is not set. So, I have a few more minutes. Should we do an unboxing of the other stuff? Should we take a look at that? It's 1:25. No, actually, it's 2:25 here. It's 2:25. I'm in East Coast. The only one that I saw on Facebook had the wrong pin connected. Yeah, this has probably happened. Oh, it's late for you guys. Your rack is set its time itself when connected to a computer. So is it reaching out to the internet to refresh the clock on it? That would be interesting. Alright, let's take a quick look at some stuff. Like the monitor section is the same thing as the compact. What would be the difference? Guys, I'll be honest. I'm so overloaded with work right now that I don't have... I didn't have much time to take a look at the feature of the... or the difference, I would say, of the rack versus the full size. So far, everything that I see is good. I feel like home a lot. So anything else that I should know, or should I be aware of. The subgroup. Well, actually, there's a new. How do you say it? I'm gonna find some word, guys. I swear. There's a new config option for the bus, right? Bus feed. Is it this? Yeah. So you can select all on. Okay, that's the new thing that I didn't see. You can select the all on. You can select the not bus 1 into bus 1. I really like that. Set on. Can I? Yeah, I can do this. All right, and set to on. Set the post fader. Set on. All right, and you can change the tap, the post, the group, and can you change it per channel? That's my question. For now, I know that every single channel has only one tap point per, let's say, for a tap, and if I want to change the tap point, it's going to change the tap point for everybody else. Not like some people can complain about it, not like some pro console where you can choose the tap point per channel per bus. Not the end of the world if you ask me, especially because we have, stuff to add feature for the price point at some point, but yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me read. Wing edit can push clock. All right. Buller, thank you very much for showing up. USB FAT32. Yes, USB to FAT32 should work. That should not be a problem. USB to FAT32 and SD card also. The FAT32 should work. Hold on. I'm trying to read what's going on here in the chat before I do anything here. Yeah, the Wing Copilot's still missing some feature. Probably. They're gonna work on it. Trust me. They want that app to work. The wing edit that virtual fader, remote fader for the wing edit that virtual remote fader for wing rack coming. I don't know. I have no information about that. And plus the tap EQ, yes, the tap EQ. I can't talk about that. The tap EQ is basically when you have a channel. I'm gonna go here. When you have a channel, you can do pre-EQ, like I'm right after the gate, and you have a 3-band EQ that only goes to the bus, so for your monitor. So if your singer for some reason want to have his vocal way brighter in their in-ear, you can do something like this. You have option to use this. Could that be a shelf? Can you make this EQ a shelf, or it's actually only a 3-band full? You cannot change that to a shelf, can't you? But you can do something like this. Result will be pretty much the same. Or sometimes it's too bass heavy, and I swear that I've done that kind of EQ on a mix sometime to get rid of the mud inside of to get rid of the low end information that was totally useless in the monitor of a singer, and I've done this so I can get a full sound out front of us, and using this for a singer. This is the reason why we have a tap EQ. Is there a reset button for that? No, it's not. There's no reset button. We need a reset button for the EQ, guys. Especially this one, because you cannot do the other thing that you would do on this one, which would be to change the EQ and bring it back. I need a reset button. Oh, but the band solo is cool. But I want a reset button. I don't want the freeze. I don't. I want a reset button. Initialize? Okay. Yeah, you could do this, I guess. You can do initialize. If you want to reset your EQ without changing it, you can do initialize that channel. Initialize. It's going to reset the EQ. But it's a long path. It should be. There should be a reset button here. Please, the dev. We want a reset button. Could be here in the bottom. Could be here. Could be anywhere. Remote fader will come eventually, but not in the near next time. Okay, so eventually, yeah. A lot of stuff's gonna come up eventually, and I know sometimes, you know, time is an issue, but most of the time, stop worrying about stuff that you don't have and just make it work with the stuff that you have. You're gonna get good result anyway. We were living before the wing. We were still doing show before the wing, so don't worry. All right. So I think this is it for the wing. I think we have enough of the wing for now. I'm gonna move it to the side, and we're gonna take a look at the other stuff that I have, because eventually I will need to go to work, because I still cannot make it as a YouTuber. So all right, let me get that out of the way for now. And we gotta take a look at the Hub 4 Pro. This little thing right here. What do we have? Let me bring the camera back. This is live. This is as live DIY you can get. Let's take a look at what's inside the box of a Hub 4 Pro when you get it from the factory. We have this thing here. Front, the box. We have the user manual. We have foam. Oh, thank you very much for the foam. Really appreciate it. We have a power cable that's wrapped in like... There is no way that the power cable is gonna ever get destroyed. Man, look at that. It's in bubble wrap. This is the most amazingly well packed cable that I saw, because even then, even it's in the bubble wrap, even then it's in plastic. Oh, come on. Guys, you could do an effort on that one and just like throw it in the box. It's not gonna, like, save some plastic. Save the ocean, one plastic bag at a time. All right. This power cable could have been there. Nobody would care about it. Okay, what do we have? A beautiful unit. Packed really well. Foam. Another piece of foam. And on this one, I'm gonna use the box. So, we have that in a bag, taped really well, to be honest. It's never gonna open up. All right. That thing would never get moist even if you threw it in the water, pretty much. Okay. Hey, look at what we got here. Hub 4 Pro. In the flesh. This is one of the first unit. If I'm curious to check out the serial number, it doesn't ring. Okay, it doesn't make sense anymore, because back in the day they used to be serial, like if you had serial 001, it was unit 001. Little rubber feet here underneath. That's probably gonna go away, because it will probably stop me from put this in a rack. We have, looking at this, do you see here that yellow tape that says shielded STP only? I really like the fact that they took time to put that sticker there. Really amazing, amazing. Okay, let's turn that around. Let's put it like on the picture, right? This is how it goes. So, Hub 4 Pro. I have a lot of question, and I think this is going to answer a lot of my... So it's going to be the solution to a lot of stuff that I want to do. First off, we have at the front the 2 AES50 port, and we have 4 AES50 port here that are the same. This is basically a translator. This thing is a converter. It take the signal from this and convert to this. This is PoE. We have the label here that says PoE 52 volt 25 watt. So 52 volt is probably what we need to have for powering up the unit. 25 watt is probably the total consumption of all 4, because if I remember correctly, and I would need to check the user guide that I threw away for that, you can have up to 4 DL8 connected to this thing to do a 32 by 32 patch. So that way you don't need to run sub-snake, you just run a single cable from your power, from your socket here to the DL8, and inside the DL8 you will have your power and everything. It will be an 8x8 connection. So, is there anything else that we can take a look at? Because I'm not going to power it up for now. I won't have time for this. We're going to move on to the other unboxing because, again, I will have to leave for work. In the back, we have the option that I'm really interested in, which is having the 1/4 inch out, the stage connect. And do we have anything else on this? No, this thing doesn't do alternate. No, it doesn't. No, this thing doesn't do alternate, which is fine. I have other options for alternate if I ever need to have alternate. But what I want to take a look at is the back. So we have 4 XLR and 12 1/4 inch for output. They are labeled AES50A, so they're coming from port A from 33 to 48. So them only 8 input are recognized per port. No, actually it's not. If I'm not wrong, it's 32 input but only 8 output. And yes, only the DL8 is PoE. This is the new option. This is probably the new standard. Probably most new bucks that are gonna come out are gonna be PoE, but we'll need to see that in the future. Why did the feed come already attached on the Pro, on the Hub for Pro? I had to remove mine to fit into the rack. Yes, Charlie, I'm asking the same question. They should be included in the box and not. They should not be They should not be the same thing. They should not be attached to the unit. This should just be included. Save some manufacturing time. Because I'm gonna need to remove them anyway, so instead of maybe having those left somewhere unused, I will have to buy a new one or just live without, because in the future, because this is gonna be in a rack, they will need to go off. If you connect an SD16 to only port A, only the first 8 will be recognized. Really? Because I believe the DP, not the DP48, I believe the other stage box were able to talk to it. Anyway, when you think about it, for me, for the kind of use that I'm going to do, I'm going to use it as a converter for most of the stuff that I have. When I did the purchase originally of the Hub 4 Pro, I was still running a lot of Pro 1 series, and I wanted to be intercompatible with the Wing and other stuff. Now I got rid of my Pro 1. For now, I only have Wing. Eventually, that may change as the HD96 Air get released. Or right now, there's a really good deal in Canada from AVL if you want to purchase at HD96. Free publicity to my friend at AVL. There's a good deal on the HD96 if you want to go that route. And if you want to be able to interconnect your HD96 with other consoles, this is a good thing. So for me, the fact that I'm gonna have this in my rack is gonna future-proof me to go with the Pro Series or be a guest somewhere and just tap to a Pro Series or to other stuff that's gonna be at 96K. I'm gonna need to open up this unit and see if we have any slots in there for any other option that is not this card, because so you know, when the Hub 4 Pro was released, there was a leak saying that the Hub 4 Pro, basically it's an image from the Hub 8, which is going to be another unit that is going to have Dente. That was the Hub 8, yeah, exactly. So I'm curious to see what's inside. I'm gonna fire it up. I'm gonna make sure that everything is good. I'm gonna open it up and see what's going on. If we have any space left in there, if we have any option card for anything or not. If not, well, good. That's it. That's gonna be it. It's gonna do the job for me. It's gonna be a PoE option. It's gonna be a conversion layer. If I can run my box at 96K, you know, we'll see if it does a difference to run a DL 251 or DL 231 or basically a Midas blue box. We'll see if it makes a difference to run it at 96K and convert it down to 48K after the fact. Maybe not. Maybe the result will be the same, you know, having just a bigger stream going into a 48K stream. But I'm curious to experiment with a couple of things. Don't forget to update the Hub Pro. Yes, I do. Somebody sent me a firmware already that I should try, apparently. Not gonna say any name, but somebody already sent me a firmware update that I should not have for this thing. So I'm gonna fire it up. I want to make sure that everything is good with it, and we'll see what's going on with that. But it's gonna be for experiment. I want to experiment with that thing and just future-proof myself for any other update, and also enjoy all the feature that I'm gonna have and enjoy the output. Because when you think about it, buying this or buying a DL series stage box that has 16 out, pretty much the same thing money wise, but this give me more option, so it's a win-loss win-win, something like that. Let's go with one more unboxing, shall we, before I dive into other stuff that I have to do, like go to work and mixing a choir tonight. With apparently I got some news. Apparently I will have a sax to mix and I will have a real piano. Last year they didn't tell me. Last year they show up with a keyboard. Now this year they're gonna have a real piano. So we'll see what's going on with that. It's gonna be a lot of fun tonight. A lot of surprise. We all like surprise, don't we? All right. Okay, what do we have here? We have DL8. Let me do it this way, so the label. Yeah. So this is a PoE powered 8-in, 8-out stage box with the Midas Pro microphone preamp. This is basically a cut down DL. One thing that bugs me, and I'm gonna say it, when they announced the DL8, I was expecting a 1U unit. Something like the Stage Connect stuff, 16 connector at the front, 8-in, 8-out, and do the other magic at the back. But that's not the design that they went for. They went for another design, and I understand the reason why they went with that design. Let me get that out of the box. Oops, user guide. Mounting bracket that I don't want to lose, so I'm gonna put them inside the box. The mounting screws, they're gonna stay there for now. And we have that stage box. If I understand correctly, the purpose behind that design is to have the box not be in a rack mount unit, but to be dropped on stage anywhere, and you basically use it as you would a regular, you know, stage box, like you would a regular analog snake. It makes a lot of sense seeing it this way, because this is basically what you're gonna use a box like this for. You would take it, you would drop it next to your drum. You're gonna go 8 input a drum. You're gonna go, let's say, output for the drummer 1 and 2, and you have some spare output for other stuff. Like maybe you want to run this and you want to run just a 2 pair to the keyboard, and you want to have a mix, so you're gonna go your 8 input of drums or 8 input of whatever, or actually a keyboard. Let's talk about keyboard for fun. Let's say that you have a keyboard guy that's go crazy. You have 4 stereo keyboard, you can give him his mix, and you have, let's say, another output that could be needed there. Let's say that you want to run something stupid like having in-ear and a pair of side field, because I saw some keyboard player running setup like that. So there you go. The DL8. If you ask me, they should do a DL12, having 12, doing a 12x4, so replacing these or these by other inputs, so you can do 12x4. It would be a great option for me. I'm not a designer at Midas, so I only can request that and see if they do that in the future, but it would make a lot of sense for me to have a 12x4 stage box. Like most of the time when I'm running physical stage box or analog stage box on stage, 12x4 is kind of what I need. So you can do a drum, 12 input a drum, or 10 input a drum and a keyboard, and you can do like 2 stereo in-ear mix, mostly wired, because most keyboard and drummer run wired in-ear because they don't move around. Their instrument is too big for them to move around. So doing something like a DL12 with 12 in, 4 out would be a great option. We'll see what's going on with that. If I'm not mistaken, it could be run with the Hub 4 Pro, so it would definitely just work in the system that they already have out there. Okay, so what do we have here? We have 2 ports, so you can daisy chain these. The PoE is not daisy chain, so keep that in mind. AS50A, AS50B. You can choose the output here by that little knob, so be careful if you set that up to, let's say, 17. It's hard to hit, but it's not impossible. So if anybody maybe move the box around real quick, they can probably change the selector here from 9 to 1724, or you can actually, if you have the option, I would just leave it to 1724. That way you don't hit it. It's always in the back, and you just live with it. And this one's gonna be it. All right, really cool unit. It looks well made, to be honest. It's been a long time since I saw some Midas stage box, but it looks really good. I love the black paint on those things. I love the black paint on my compact down here, and that's pretty much it. Do I have a mouse back? Can I switch my camera angle? Can I do this? Am I connecting? Hold on, give me 1 second here, guys. I want to talk to you, and I want to make sure that I have a decent view on this. All right, so that's gonna be it for the stream today. I hope you guys like the new toy that we unboxed, like these things. I hope you guys like what we know. Eventually I'm gonna do some more video about that stuff, because this is definitely a route that I want to experiment with. I want to experiment with the Hub 4 Pro, I want to experiment with the DL8, and I want to experiment with the Wing Compact. This is what you're gonna see on the channel for the upcoming stuff, mostly for the live stuff, because I want to do the experiment live, and I'm going to do the result video in a separate video. Stick around for a video where I'm going to talk about some more interesting things. I had a sponsorship by Temu, and they sent me out some affordable microphone that we're going to review. So we're going to answer the question about, is it worth to pay 150 bucks for a SM58, because that's pretty much the price it is in Canada right now, or 100 US dollar. And also, yeah, forgot to mention that I wanted to talk about it for the last hour. I have another compact coming, but it's not going to be at my place. It's going to be in a new storage room that I have with a band. We're going to build that rig together. I want to build my new monitor rig And I don't know if I should say it. Okay, a lot of surprise for that rig. You guys probably do not expect what's going to happen with this one. It's going to be my coffee cup. Where's my coffee cup? Don't worry about my coffee cup. Yeah, a lot of coffee cup on upcoming comeback. Because as soon as I'm done with this one, I'm going to figure out a way to put this in a case. And maybe I'm going to build a case for my compact. We'll see what's going on with that. Anyway, so this is what the future holds for us on this channel. I want to take a few seconds here and say thank you to everyone who showed up. I really appreciate. We had a really dynamic stream today. A lot of people, a lot of questions, and a lot of new faces. Always fun to have some new faces. Now I don't have any mouse to send you guys home, so all I'm going to say is thank you for showing up. Thank you for spending an hour of your afternoon, evening, or morning with us. And on that note, I need to go press the button over there. So on that note, please take care of yourself, and I see you guys in an upcoming video or next week. See ya!